The Darkspawn have sensed us. It has begun. The Horde have blasted. Squish! I shall do it. As you say. Vasadon! It shall be done. Very well.
I see them. Darkspawn.
As you say. It has begun. I shall do it. As you say.
I try to be
It has begun. Best be wary.
May God preserve us.
Task is finished. There, more of the fiends ahead. It shall be done. It has begun.
Coming.
Very well. Best be wary. It has begun. It shall be done.
Too slow. Just so you know.
Be careful now. As you say. I will defend myself. Very well. It shall be done. It has begun. As you say. No!
What a mess.
Hold the body! Don't let them make off with another one!
It shall be done. For the crusade! Very well. No quarter shall be given.
Careful. I don't think that's the last of them.
It shall be done. By the Maker!
You pulled us from a tight spot, friend.
You have my gratitude. I am Lord Anwar Dace. So what's a human doing out here anyway? And why would I do that? I have nothing but respect for Haramont and he for me. I don't understand. What could... These are the terms of a deal we made with Lord Haramont, but... the charlatan. He's promised the exact same land to Helmy. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I owe you twice now. My life and my house's fortune. Ah yes, a favor for a favor. My family is very influential with some of the surface merchants. If you attend any of their stores, you'll find them quite obliging to any friend of the Daces. I must return now. My men need healing and I want to look into this. Do you wish to travel with us? Be careful then. There are more dangerous things than deep stalkers down here.
It is over. I am done.
Looks like we might be in for another fight.
Very well. Finished. I will defend myself. It shall be done. I shall do it. What manner of beast is this?
Another fight.
It has begun. For the full day! As you say.
Put them back!
Destruction.
I think we've alerted something to our presence.
I shall do it. It shall be done. As you say. It has begun. As you say.
The battle is finished.
Very well.
Here comes trouble! Watch out!
Very well. I swear, when this is over... It has begun. Now we must... It shall be done. No quarter shall be given. As you say.
You'll have a smashing time, won't you?
What now?
Does every creature have a death wish?
We must fight! Finished. The task is finished.
I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry. Right. Best in the trade, you know. I work the ore myself.
I trust Vala, my nug-wrangling friend.
I have never heard of a thing called a kunari.
Then you have not been listening. We did not row to shore last year. We have been about for centuries.
I have listened. I have done little else, in fact. And yet I do not remember anyone mentioning such a kunari in all my years in the village.
Relying on humans as a source of education is a fool's errand.
They are rather ignorant, aren't they? And feeble, at the best of times.
We have creatures on Parvolan that are similar. The humans call them monkeys. They are dull, cowardly vermin. They cry out shrilly when threatened and throw their own feces.
That is an excellent comparison. I wonder if they're related.
Possibly.
This is so exciting.
The proving will begin shortly. I'm sure you can find a place in the stands. Or were you here to take part in the fight? Well, with politics what they are, many combatants are dedicating their fights to either Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont, mostly Balin. It's a regular parade of past winners out there. Piotr Naidukan always leads a battle unit. He's the prince's cousin. Miaja and Lukejan are twins from the warrior caste. They fight together, put on a good show. They'll all be in their chambers if you want to talk. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed? We'll just call you Grey Warden, seeing as those human names are a real burr to pronounce. We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start? Come back soon. You'll be fighting the bout as soon as both fighters are ready.
Didn't I say I need to concentrate? There's plenty of time to congratulate me after the fight. Come back after the match. I'll be auctioning off my sweat rag.
So you're the Grey Warden Lord Harrowmont brought in to replace his missing fighters. You haven't said you're championing Harriman, but it's obvious Balin didn't send you. Whatever Harriman's reasoning for wanting you here, he'll be disappointed. I've been watching you, and I must say I'm not impressed. Your stance is sloppy and your eyes proclaim your every move. I've no doubt I could beat you. Of course, you'll never make it that far.
I'd like to talk, but I really can't be distracted right now. Let's think about the fight.
You must be the Grey Warden. Luke John said one of you signed up.
Proving Master said the Warden wants to show off his surface fighting skills.
I guess we'll have to show what kind of tricks we learn in Orzammar.
You will be.
We promise.
Watch for Piotr Naidukin. He's won the squad combat 4 years running. He has 11 decapitations so far. He needs just 3 more for the one-season record. Meet his... Are you fighting today? A surfacer ought to liven things up. Well, it won't matter much given the caliber of folks you're up against. Everyone wants to show King Endrin one last respect. Well, good luck. I'll be watching for you.
If you're looking for seats, speak with a guardsman.
I knew
another battle approaches.
Coin for the man who takes the warden down.
As you say.
Don't give them the advantage!
This deal was all their making, Warden. Technically, I haven't done anything wrong. We have no business. Unless you want to make a few coins. Not that I'm suggesting anything. But you're holding the prize now. Yes, well, I'll keep my nose clean until you're long gone. How about that? I'm just a businessman. I merely exploit opportunities. I won't get in your way.
Don't take it personally. Hana-shan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone. They're an order of female warriors, founded by Astith the Grey, a woman of the warrior caste who first fought for women's right to be soldiers. When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue and dedicated herself to training until she won a grand proving bare-handed. The women who joined her order cut out their tongues in her honor. I am Ferindin. I serve as Hana-shan's trainer and translator. As a silent sister, Hana-shan cut out her tongue like the ancient paragon Astith the Grey. As you might imagine, she requires my services for more mundane tasks. Ancestors guide you.
You looking at something?
Get out of here! Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action. Assembly restricted, not illegal. All that ritual lets nobles rationalize it's not a blood sport. They don't like commoners using the arena for petty squabbles. Some of us prefer an honest spectacle. And sometimes someone needs a good beating, and all that talking gets in the way. I trust you'll keep the offer to yourself.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
Sorry, I was just leaving.
Good, you're back. I was about to start looking for you. Are you ready to fight? Remember, once the fight begins, the roster is final. No new additions are accepted, and all withdrawals are marked as losses. Fight start at the gong and go to first blood. No eye gouging, no groin pulls. The rules of each bout will be announced when it starts. You should be comfortable with normal weapons and lyrium-enhanced weapons, in single combat, pairs, or battle units. Are you ready to start? That's what I like to hear. I will warn you, though. This is your last chance to make preparations or meet the competition. Once the fights begin, there are no new additions to the roster. All withdrawals are treated as losses and a sign of the ancestors' disfavor. Do you want to start, or would you like some time? The fighters' quarters are behind the ring. Go down to the ring, then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. First up is Sewern of the warrior caste. Many of you remember when Sewern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring. Today he fights as champion for the royal Prince Balin against a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Iduken and our future King Balin.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
More enemies ahead. I shall do it, as you say. Very well. There is no glory in bloodshed!
The winner is the Grey Warden! That was an exciting start, Warden. Sewern is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent! Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. The Grey Warden will face the notorious duo, the warrior caste Twin Terrors, now fighting as champions for Prince Balin, Miaja and Lukejan.
May the stone honor you.
When you fall.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
I shall do it. It shall be done. I shall do it. As you say.
No!
It is begun.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Well, that was an exciting bout. 2-on-1, and you took them both easily. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent! Let us go. This is a glory proving. So far, the Grey Warden has won the field, but victory is far from assured. Next to challenge that perfect record is Expeditionary Captain Roshan. will he find Valos Atreides and defeat the Grey Warden?
It does me great honor to face you, Warden.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
I shall do it.
Learn from this!
It shall be done. Best be wary!
The winner is the Grey Warden! Better and better, Warden. I never would have guessed you could triumph over Captain Roshan. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent! Let us go. This is a glory proof. This round is paired combat. Just as Kiachet fought as King Bloodlick II, defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Grey Warden, choose your second, for now you face Lord Davianic Volney and Oliniv. Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
As you say. Very well. Watch out!
The winner is the Grey Warden! You prove yourself a master of paired combat, Warden. I congratulate both you and your second. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent! Let us go. This is a glory proving. Fought under... Only 2 warriors remain. Fighting for his royal cousin Balin, Piotr Idukan has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him, the Grey Warden came from nowhere, cutting a swath through Orzamar's finest warriors. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You fight well. It will be a pleasure seeing you fall.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Enemy ahead.
Time to squish
Watch
something
out.
else.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly. It has begun. As you say. Oh, the fools they! I must maintain. It shall be done.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Congratulations! You defeated the man Prince Trian himself once called the Horns of my army. Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship? Then I am pleased to announce the Grey Warden as the winner of this memorial proving, the favorite of the ancestors. Through this day, we affirm the friendship between our city and your order.
Good fight today. I'm sorry I had to sit it out.
Not bad for a surfacer.
Get out of here!
We have nothing to talk about, Warden. I haven't done a thing.
That was an excellent showing. We were honored by your participation, Warden.
I do not understand what a golem is. Why would anyone create such a being?
Why would one create a sword? To strike at its enemies.
But you are no sword golem. You speak like a living creature, but act like a possession. I do not know what to make of you.
I am no possession. Not now that the control rod is broken.
No, it is still in your heart. Do you even realize this? Age by age have men stood up and said to the world, "From what has come before me I was forged, but I am new and greater than my forebears." And so each man walks the world in ruin, abandoned and untried, less than the whole of his being.
It is a riddle.
It seems so.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out.
Questions arise regarding Lord Balin's impending marriage to a casteless commoner. Favoritism to the casteless suspected.
Thank you for your service.
You have House Dace's thanks.
Raise your voice in favor of Lord Balin. He will bring us change and prosperity.
You found it. Warden, you have my gratitude. You're a bright spot in an otherwise dark time.
Ah, you return, Warden. Is there more you would know from Orzamar's memories? That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city. I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition? He seems a charitable man, but that is a thin thread on which to tie Orzamar's traditions. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more? I will record this conversation in the memories. I hope I do not come to regret it.
ever seen anything this potent. Warden, I don't know. Maybe you've seen something like this on the surface. Maybe you've used something like it. If you can chase these things down, I'll thank you, but I won't get my hopes up. The stone will take her soon.
Lord Harrowmont, furious at the Grey Warden's interference, claims no... News of the hour. Lord Balin, unable to win own battles, relies on Grey Wardens.
We must not exhaust our
Balin
supplies.
has corrupted the Warden. End this for Harrowmont.
There is no glory in bloodshed! Back! As you say, it is begun. Very well. It shall be done. It is begun.
Finally, we get to the good part.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper. Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
Didn't get enough of the architectural beauty of Dust Town? You need old Nadezda to play tour guide? Know her. I used to run with her. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her. Won't be easy. She's gotten real careful since Barat died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time, and if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there. Can't help you there, Salrocca. The Carta members keep them real tight. But that's worth something, right? Maybe just a little... I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
Well, look what we have here.
Jarvia said you were looking for trouble. Congratulations. You found it.
Enemies approaching!
Crush them all quickly, shall we?
Very well.
More the fools say! Don't kill me! Sorry ancestors! What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all! The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the third house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Well, will you let me go now? No!
I shall do it. It shall be done. Very well. It is begun. Now we do battle.
What's the password? Looks like we have a martyr, boys.
More enemies ahead. It is begun. Missed! I shall do it. It shall be done. Very well. Enough!
That's one for me!
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Enemies are ahead.
It shall be done. It's a trap. I shall do it. Come, let us end this. As you say. Very well. There is no glory in bloodshed! I shall do it. It shall be done. It is begun. Very well. As you say, I shall do it. No! It shall be done. Very well. It is begun. Careful! As you say.
You called. As you wish.
What now? Enemies approaching! I shall do it. It is begun. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun. Finished. More enemies ahead, as you say. Away with you! I shall do it. It is begun. I must maintain.
Crush!
As you say.
Push them back!
This won't feel good.
I shall do it.
Death to all pigeons!
It is begun.
We'll have a smashing time, won't we?
It is done. The task is finished. It is over.
If I see another pigeon, I will kill it.
Now you fall! It is begun, as you say. I shall do it, as you say. It shall be done. Now we do battle.
The battle is finished.
What now? Something comes. Look there, a cunning trap. Very well. It shall be done.
Finally, we get to the good part. We're still doomed, just so you know.
The task is finished. Enemies approaching! I shall do it. Very well.
Your head will make lovely crunching noises. Yes, run! Run in fear!
I shall do it. It shall be done.
You will be stopped. It will hurt.
As you say. Don't be a fool! It's a trap. Very well.
trap right ahead.
It is begun, as you say. Very well. We must fight. Let us do it quickly. I shall do it.
Here comes trouble! Alright, battle it is then.
It shall be done.
Ask me anything.
Please, stranger, let me out. I see you bear no love for Jarvia. Please, help me. Please, stranger, let me out.
You called.
I see you bear no love for
As you
Jarvia.
wish.
Please, help me.
Finished.
Thank you. We've been down here. It's been so long. My friend didn't make it. Just stopped eating one day, and all for a stupid bet.
Very well. As you say. I shall do it.
Your head will make lovely crunching noises. Let's crush them all quickly, shall we?
It is begun. It is begun.
Yes, run! Run in fear!
Damn you!
Maker preserve us!
We must gain the advantage! It is begun. By the Maker! We have much to do and little enough time to do it. Yes. We must not exhaust our supplies. Careful! Very well. It shall be done. As you say.
I'll try to be merciful.
I shall do it.
Death to all pagans!
Katana! It is begun. Try that again. Performed as I expected. I am done. Be careful now!
Here's trouble!
Finished. Enemies approaching! Very well, as you say. Now we do battle. It is begun. I shall do it. Very well.
You should run while you can.
It shall be done. As you say.
Feel stone.
Task is finished.
So Balin finally realized his throne means nothing if he can't hold it, yet he still doesn't bother to send his own men. Well, you picked the wrong side, stranger. It doesn't matter who's king, as long as there's a queen. You'll pay for their deaths 100 times over. Kill them! But leave the mouthy one alive. I have plans for him.
We must not exhaust our supplies. It shall be done. I shall do it.
I'm going to wear your pretty teeth around your wrist.
It is begun. As you say.
To me, I need help.
We must gain the advantage.
I never liked this part. To me, I need help.
Very well. It is begun. As you say.
All right, battle it is then.
I shall do it. It is begun. What now? It is over. Finished.
God! By all the beards of my ancestors! How did you... Where did you come from? You made a hole in my wall! No! I don't have anything to do with them! They're criminals! When they built this part of the city, they must have built over some tunnels. I swear I had no idea. Oh, just leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with this. And if anyone comes asking, I'm gonna tell them you did it! You again. Here to buy something, or were you just thinking of wrecking another part of my shop? Has she been bothering you? Gets a whiff of surface stink and she's like a cave tick. Won't let go. What? Do you even know what you've done? She's castless now. She can never marry, never work, and never be a part of this family again. My daughter is dead to me now. Leave my store. You're not welcome here. Get out of here! You're bad luck, you are.
Like to buy something, I hope. I want that surface wealth coming back to us, Balin's ascension willing. I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
Orzammar questions Lord Balin's ability to win the throne without... News of the hour. Grey Wardens approve of Lord Balin's plans to deal with the Darkspawn threat.
More enemies ahead.
The Warden has joined
as you
with
say.
Balin. We can't allow it.
It is begun. I shall do it. As you say, it shall be done. It is begun.
Well, you've simply outdone yourself. They're talking all over the city about how someone finally went through Dusttown and slaughtered the Carta like Genlocks. Not yet. Killing Jarvia brought me greater favor. But to truly displace Harrowmont, we'll need something dramatic enough to end the debate forever. What do you know of the Paragon Branca? She is the only Paragon in 4 generations, and she turned her back on her responsibilities. A Paragon is like an ancestor born in this time. If she returned, her vote would outweigh the entire assembly. Anyone with her support could take the throne unchallenged. I was hoping you could use your legendary charm to persuade her that the rightful king should take the throne. However, if the deep roads have addled her wits, it might be best she not return before the kingship is decided. I would never say that. She is a paragon. It is my duty to protect her. On the other hand, we must respect her decisions. Should she prefer to stay in the deep roads rather than help her rightful king take the throne, we must assist her. By any means necessary. She had an entire house with her, dedicated to her protection. With the number of ruins still intact, they could last for a long time. And Harrowmont is looking as well. It's too risky to assume she's dead only to have him take credit for finding her. I did not know her personally. 2 years ago, I was still considered a child, not one to consort with Orzamar's finest. From what I hear, her intellect was unrivaled, but the social graces were beneath the notice of one so gifted. Then we will both go down in history as a Paragon's saviors. So far, my men have traced Branca to Caridon's Cross, an ancient crossroad lost to the Darkspawn 4 centuries ago. Her trail ends there. Perhaps with your warden's expertise, you can find what my men could not. You have my thanks. Seek her in Caridon's Cross. I will try to delay the vote until you return.
All be aware. Aware that the Grey Wardens have aligned with Lord Balin. Be not afraid. Rumors of Grey Warden demon worship circulate. Is Lord Balin supported by demon worshippers?
There you are. I thought I'd spoken to a Grey Warden, but for some reason I'd chalked it up to the drink. I know you're down here to look for Branca, and I need to ask a favor. I'm still her husband. More than that, I'm the only one who cares about her as a person. Not some symbol to leave in the deep roads where she can't offend anyone.
I know what Bronca wanted, and how she was looking. You presumably know everything Balin scouts have discovered about where she disappeared. If we pool our knowledge, we stand a chance of finding Bronca. Otherwise, good sodding luck. It's the Deep Roads. I'll kill Darkspawn. Outside of that, what difference does it make? Bronca was a brilliant girl, but half the time she'd add 2 and 2 and make it 50. You want to find her, you need someone who knows how she thinks. Perfect. You ready to get going? Bronca was looking for the Anvil of the Void. Might have been the most important invention in Orzammar's history. The smith Caradon built it, and with it, Orzammar had 100 years of peace, while it was protected by the golems forged on the anvil. As far as anyone knows, the anvil was built in the old Orton Tig. Bronca planned to start looking there, if she could ever find it. All she knew was that it was past Caradon's cross. No one's seen that Tig for 500 years. If we're going, let's get moving. Bronca's not gonna sodding find herself. Vashaden. Caradon's cross. I can't believe Balin actually tracked this place down. This used to be one of the biggest crossroads in the old empire. You could get anywhere from here, including Orton Tig. It's the home of Caradon, the paragon who made the anvil. He was an Orton before he founded his own house. And even then, he spent most of his time in their Tig. Bronca figured it was the best guess for where the anvil was located. No one but Caradon ever really knew more than it had some kind of stone-blessed power. Every golem who ever ranged across the Empire was hammered on the steel of that anvil, but no one ever knew exactly how they were made. But Bronca was sure she could find out. Not a one. But trust me, we will once we're on the path to the old Orton Tig. She was going to Caradon's home. I've been waiting for someone to say that for 2 sodding years.